Finley Watkinson, aged 19. And I think the date is the 29th. Is that right? The 29th of December, 2022. Finished my A-levels. They were bad, but then I've been working mostly, and that's been good. Don't know. Lots of coffee. Honestly, lots of chilling. It's probably the most chill year I've had. It's not a specific moment, but just not having to go to school anymore. Like, that being done. Like, not having to wake up in the morning, having as much sleep as I want. My highlight is just enough rest to feasibly be like a normal human, get the things done that I need to do. So I'd say my highlight is more free time and no more school, no more education. Over. I got a job. I got a good job. Yeah, I'd say that was an accomplishment. Other than that, no, yeah, I think becoming a bartender at the Marriott is an accomplishment. I think I also, I think I found more time for the things that I want to do. So I say an accomplishment would be doing less bullshit and more freedom. I'd say is an accomplishment. More creativity. I had lots more free time and I didn't really use it very productively at all, I don't think. So I think I wish I accomplished making more things. I didn't really do anything in particular. Like, I went into the year with lots of ideas and I've probably come out with even more ideas, but realising them is definitely a missed accomplishment, missed opportunity. I remember there being hard questions. I think generally speaking, being happy, finding like a work-life balance is most important. Yeah, doing things that I want to do. I think, yeah, with that newfound freedom, it's about filling your time with shit that is fulfilling, is enjoyable. So I think the most important thing is doing what you want. And I've done more of that, I think, this year than I have ever before. Oh. Um. Hmm. Hmm. That's hard. I'm trying to think of who I just pop on. Who do I just pop on constantly? This is too hard. I'm gonna have to think. This is a thinker. This is too tough. I'm gonna split it up into. I think I did this before. I'm gonna split it up. So what was the question? Repeat the question. Okay, right this second, like right now, it would be Babe Rainbow. I think that's who I'm listening to the most. Like probably in the last 3 weeks. But I'd probably say more generally over the year, I think it's got to be King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. It's got to be. Okay, right, so Spotify lied because I don't use Spotify very often. I've listened to a lot of vinyl and a lot of just YouTube. So I'm going to say that Spotify said it was... Actually, I can find out. I'm going to find out quickly. But whilst I'm finding out what Spotify said, I'm going to say that the song that I played the most this year was Johnny Says Stay Cool by Babe Rainbow. But that's not what Spotify says. Spotify says it's a Mac DeMarco song. I can't remember which one. It always says it's a Mac DeMarco song. I think like 3 years running it said Salad Days, but it's not. I'm going to find it. It'll come up. Yeah, it said Chamber of Reflection, which it definitely wasn't, but That's what it said. Mac DeMarco, Chamber of Reflection. A tune, but not my most played song. Yes. So now that I've been working, I think I have more vices. I think I'm vaping way too much. It's cringe, I know, but I am. Because like when you're at work, other than like your actual break, the only time you actually get to go and sit down is like if you want to go and have a shit or if you ask for a smoke break. So I think that has inclined me towards bad habits. Also caffeine. I drink way too much caffeine. I think towards the beginning, like towards the end of A levels, I got into coffee. I've not gone back since. I was just drinking black coffees, all nighters, doing coursework. Terrible choice. And then pre-workout has far too much caffeine in it, and now I just bang monsters unapologetically. So I think my New Year's resolution would be to cut down on caffeine and nicotine. But more broadly speaking, I think, yeah, be more creative. I'm an ideas guy, and then no, like you get up and it's pen to paper time, and it's like, I'm gonna do this, or no, I'm gonna do this, or I need some more inspiration. You spend the day on a tangent, learning about some random shit that has nothing to do with what you were gonna do. The day's over. Oh, it's the evening now. Oh, I'll leave it till tomorrow, and then that happens just recurringly 365 days in a row. So new resolution is once you get started, actually make something. Have a goal to finish even a tangential part of what you wanted to do by the end of the day. Make money. That's my focus right now. I'm on that grind set. I'm working all the time. So my goal is to continue that, to maintain a work-life balance as well within that. But I think continue doing to a degree what I've done this year, listening to lots of music, watching lots of films, going out and seeing your friends. You know what I mean? Like when you're at school 5 days a week, your actual like main chunk of the day, the daytime, is taken up by fucking, you just sat in a room doing something you don't want to do. So what I've started doing is, actually going out in the day and filling your day with a daytime activity. You know what I mean? Going to a park, going to the cinema. I mean, I was never a cinema guy. Now I love that. I love like the Phoenix. I want to go. That's the goal. Is the question about goals? My goal is to go to the Phoenix far more often, because every time I've been, it's great. I saw the Matrix there. I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark. Great. It's just great. Also more exercise. I do not get enough exercise. The most exercise I get is like cycling to my friend's house. Definitely that is a goal for the new year. Yeah.
Gotta love the Phoenix.
So good.
Maybe this time next year, these interviews can be sponsored by the Phoenix.
Plans. Yes. I want to go to a music festival. I've never been to a music festival. Like, I love music. I love live music. I love the festivities that come along, like conceptually the festivities that come along with a music festival. But I've just never been. So yeah, definitely that. I'm thinking about Tomorrowland in Belgium because my friend's going, but the tickets are very hard to get. So that's on my list. I want to go to Amsterdam at some point for the culture, and also for the festivities that go along with being there.
Would you care to elaborate on that?
I mean, there's lots of ganja smoking in there. There's some psychedelic dabblings that go on there. I mean, I'm interested in trying that out. But also there's like great museums and stuff there. Genuinely, the culture there is actually really interesting. It just gets overshadowed by the more visceral pleasures that might tempt you to go there. Other plans. I want to make some music. I mean, I've got my guitar sat here somewhere. I'm still shit. I've had it like a good year now. Still crap. So I definitely plan to practice more on that. Get a camera and learn how to use a camera, to be honest. Like, if I'm ever going to film anything, I'm going to need to know how to do that. Expand my latest hobby, which is coffee and cocktails. So I'm going to expand. I've got a new coffee machine in there and like a full cocktail kit. So I'm stocking up a home bar and like coffee knickknacks. yeah, I just plan to grow within the hobbies that I've chosen and go away to another place at some point for something, anywhere. Oh, I like this bit. I feel like I'm quite good at predicting things. So we've not got an election coming up. That's 2024. So I'm not going to make any predictions as far as that's concerned. My predictions for this country is a political revolution. I think with the cost of living and stuff increasing and the wages not moving anywhere, right? That is going to create a palpable sense of like radicalization in the people in this country. So I think over the next year we're going to have more. Like obviously the strikes are happening now, but there still needs to be like a full mainstream ideological shift towards like a desperate need for change. So I think that's going to happen. I also think that there is going to be, I don't know, as young people are becoming the adults, each year that happens, I think there is obviously just a natural shift away from sort of tradition and things like that. But I don't know. Any more specific predictions? I think there'll probably be a general election, to be fair. Maybe a Labour majority. I'm going to predict that right now. That's going to happen. It's going to happen in 2023. I don't know. I could say something really crazy and I'm doing some crazy shit. But if I was to be realistic, probably be sat right here. It's going to look exactly the same in here. I won't have made any music. I won't have done any of the things that I was just talking about, probably. I don't know. I'll have saved lots of money, hopefully. I don't know. I'll have gained more life experience, hopefully. Yeah, I want to do some travelling in the new year. I want to... To be fair, I've started reading more. So where do I see myself? Probably a little bit more knowledgeable about some things. I mean, as I gain more work experience and life experience, there's learning to be done. I don't know. Probably more well rested as well. Like, because I only finished school in whenever that happened. I'm still catching up from years of sleep deprivation. So in a year, I might be healthier. I might be happier. Although I am quite happy now, I would say. I don't know. Yeah, I think I see myself here. I'm not going to be too ambitious. I'm going to say there's going to be small incremental gains across the board in lots of areas, but muchly, generally, the same as right now. This time last year, I care about the A-levels way less. Like, realistically, I didn't care about them too much. Like, I still, like, fucked around a lot. But, like, the amount that I did stress it, even still, was, like, completely useless. Like, I would much rather have, like, because I got ABC, right? Which is fine. But, like, that means if I put, like, a lot more effort, all of those could have gone up maybe a grade, right? But if I put in, like, less, I don't even know if any of them would have gone down, to be honest. Like, I wish that I stressed it way less. I should have valued my sleep and my free time far more than I did, because ultimately, I've not used them since, and I can't see a situation in which I'm going to use them. So, yeah, don't worry about it, because I worried about it a lot. They really weren't important. And also, I don't know. Worry less in general, I think, other than just A-levels. Now, I think I'm probably far more chill than I was a year ago. And a year before that, I think I am gradually becoming more zen. And that's just through a lot of, I don't know, pondering. Not necessarily meditation. I guess I do meditate every now and then, but it's not a part of my routine. But just generally finding things that make you happy and just filling your routine with, I don't know, more chill things. Because, like, when you're at school, the whole thing is, like, stressing about the next thing. And before that thing's done, it's stressing about the next thing. And it's week to week, day to day, month to month. It's over a period of years. You're on a constant wheel of like, this needs to be done and then this needs to be done. Like right now, I don't have a to-do list. Like I know when I'm going to be at work. Like I'm working tomorrow, but I've not got to think like I need to do this before I get there. Like I go in, I do what I know I'm going to be doing, I finish and I come home, and then I've got more chill time. There's no ongoing agenda towards something that you're going to be judged on, or that's that you feel is incredibly important. There's nothing, obviously there are things that are important to me, but there's no external judgment in my life right now that impacts me. I forgot what the question was, to be honest, but I think what I was going to say was be more chill. Yes. Why? That's very complex. I think I do things that I want to do. I avoid doing things that I don't want to do. Maybe to my detriment sometimes with certain things, but I'd say I'm happy because, I don't know. I'd say I'm happy now because relative to unhappiness that I've had in the past, I'm happy now by comparison. I don't think I'm necessarily happy because of any individual thing. It's an accumulation of things, I think. I live a lifestyle that is relaxed. I think, I do things that I enjoy. I think I don't scrutinise myself as much as I probably did maybe, not just a year ago, but maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. So I think I'm happy because I'm happy within myself and I do things that make me happy.
Thanks, Ian.
Thanks.